Hello
gone
and
again,
welcome
guys.
to the
He's
third
fucking gone
episode
again.
of Top of the Hour. Climber's not here again. It is
Always gone.
Always gone. Climber never here. Weird.
Take
His
it a
name's
minute.
Climber here.
Long.
It is 11 o'clock in the morning. We are here. We are hanging out. It's another normal episode. You know, we had the guest last episode. We had Nathan Plays Bad coming on the sticks, hanging out, showing up, showing out. Gave us a little conversation. We talked about editing, talked about a few things. If you didn't see that, go check out last week. Welcome to the only podcast filmed within a single day. I'm your host, Seb. We got Gurf, we got Devin, and we would have Climber if he cared about us or you. But he doesn't.
You don't fuck with us.
Doesn't fuck with us.
Today's
In
prediction.
fact, he has no idea that we are recording yet. He thinks we're probably still waiting for him.
He doesn't even know.
Probably.
He's not even recording.
Nope.
Today's prediction last week, which happened to us 5 minutes ago, probably right. He's falling asleep first. 100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
He may just leave the house. You know, he just
might
may
just go,
walk
guys,
outside.
I'm going to go pick up my food and just get in the car.
Every single episode, just gone.
It's almost like he doesn't love us anymore. You know, like what
He
did we do
doesn't.
wrong?
He just
Did he
doesn't
ever
want
love
to.
us?
He
Did
doesn't
he
love
ever
us,
love
man.
us?
I
know
just
if
don't
he
think
ever
he
did.
did.
I don't know.
I
if
think he just
ever
has a
did
lot of
love
hate
us.
in his heart,
He's
and
got hate
that's
in his heart.
the
It's
problem.
weird.
Yeah.
But regardless, welcome back
But-
to Top of the Hour. I'm glad
We're
you all
here.
could join us. The current date of you seeing this, it is September 15th. If you celebrate 9/11, then you had a good week this week.
Yep.
If you
Never
don't-
forget.
If you do the opposite of celebrate it, then my condolences. We actually, honestly, we got someone on the call here who probably has a little story about that. If you would like to divulge it.
A survivor. if you
Oh
will.
yeah, I am a bit of a survivor if you really think about it. Let me set the scene. It's September
guys.
1st,
We're already
2001.
recording, man.
Okay.
We're already
Get me
live.
started.
We're already live.
We're already live.
September
Oh,
1st,
going mad.
2001.
Mm.
Let me set the scene here.
Yeah.
I'm 3? Yeah, I'm 3.
We're talking about 9/11.
Yeah, I'm 3
Mm-hmm.
years old.
Yep.
And so I'm sorry, I'm distracted by what Climber's got going on over there.
There's a whole something going.
So, my older brother was just dropped off at school. I was living in Manhattan at the time. I lived down the street from the scene, Independence Plaza, a couple blocks away.
Of course, yeah.
So my older brother just got dropped off at school, and we're headed home. And by golly, there's some traffic.
More than normal?
A little more than normal, and we're like, what the flip's going on?
What the flipping heck?
And so then my parents, they're looking outside, and they're like, they actually see the second plane headed
What?
headed there on its way.
Yeah, okay.
And
that's
then they
awesome.
see it happen. They see it happen, and they're like, what? Dude, this is bad. How we live over there.
This is where we
Dude,
live.
that's
Uh,
crazy.
So, little more my aunt at the time, she worked at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh,
Okay.
She was the Helen the Hen mascot or whatever.
okay.
You're-
Charles Entertainment
Yeah.
Cheese's little
I
fuck
have-
toy or some shit.
I'll say it. That might be a
Excuse
blind
me?
spot in my knowledge of
Don't
this
you
great
dare
and
say
beautiful.
that about
You
Helen.
had an aunt who played
That's
a
what Helen the
mascot.
Hen is. That's what Helen Hen is. She's Charles's fuck toy.
Ooh.
She's not just a fuck
Oh,
boy.
God.
She's the fuck wife.
So my parents are like, well, we got our 3-year-old in the back of the car, and this is surely gonna be a non-forgettable moment in time. So they dropped me off at Chuck E. Cheese to be
That's
watched
bad,
by
man.
my aunt. So for everyone, it's like a day of turmoil, many lives lost, many people lost their families and stuff like that. Fuck all that. Me? I was playing on that DDR spider game that they had, where they got the little bulbous little light up buttons that you step on. And you
Insane.
yeah,
Just
get them all.
insane.
Get them all. Just like whole person whack-a-mole, essentially.
Were you
That
the
shit was
only kid
great.
there?
Surely not.
Yeah, it was early. So it wasn't like it was early on a
Oh,
weekday.
right.
So they
Alright,
weren't
love
really
it.
busy.
Early on a weekday on 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No one's there,
God,
but you.
I'm trying to
I-
think like,
I had a great day.
yeah, obviously you were at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm trying to think
Yeah.
like, God, your parents must instantly to be in their shoes of like, okay, this is one of the most significant moments of my life. You can tell. And the day,
Yeah.
like watching the footage and everything, like it was one of those things where it's like you could tell everyone involved understood the gravity. And it's like, okay, I have a kid who's just conscious enough. They might remember this day. What's the next move? What do you do? And honestly, I think Chuck E. Cheese might have been
I
like
made the
one
right
of the
move.
best possible decisions.
And I don't think they did it because they needed to brighten my day. It was like literally just we need to offload our child while we go to see if our home is still intact.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it just so happened that my aunt worked there.
Chuck E. Cheese is
Um,
kind of a goated place for a family member
Your
to make.
Yeah.
parents did tech the roll. They tech the landing, which is
Yeah.
powerful.
Not
The
many
other
people
thing-
say-
Oh.
Not many people who lived in New York at that day could say they had a good day that day. Not many.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
in a very,
The
very
other thing is-
slim minority.
If you if you guys go to that what is it called now? The museum for it, the Freedom Tower Ground
Oh,
Zero
Memorial,
fucking
yeah,
museum
yeah.
thing, the memorial. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go there, my uncle, who is a first responder, has his uniform there. He's alive, by the way. He's
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. I was
He
worried
has-
by the one.
Yeah. he has he's retired now. He's retired.
Yeah.
He left Northeast, but he donated his uniform that still has like debris from the day all over it because he like brought it home, put it in a one of those suit dry cleaner things,
Yeah.
and just kept it in there for like 10. Well, I mean now I don't even know if they
years.
have it still in there because I don't go there, but he donated it like 10 years later.
Wow.
That's
Right.
And so like that's there and all that. I don't really talk to him. He's a little too patriotic for my taste, but
I mean, to be fair, if you're a first responder at 9/11, you're allowed to be that guy for your whole life.
yeah, burn.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
his ringtone was
Proud to be an
and
American.
still is. Yeah. Yeah. Proud to be an American.
Knew it.
Yeah.
Knew it. I had you say
Yeah.
you didn't even really have to
He's
tell me.
just
I
that
can tell.
guy.
He has
Yeah.
some I have some other interesting stories about that man because also he also used to own a pizzeria in Manhattan, a small one.
What?
Yeah, and so
Dude.
he
Before
he
or
would
after firefighting.
this is after
Okay.
after he was first response after he was after all that had a pizzeria and he would get his ingredients and product inventory stuff for cheap by buying it through mafia.
What?
Yeah.
They got
Um,
the best deals over
are you-
there.
What the
And so-
fuck?
Yeah, so he would do that. So he
You
had a
can only assume
connection
the
there.
Italian mafia, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was.
And so
This was New York, not Boston, right? They had the Italian mafia there.
so then just to speed run through this, he like sells the pizzeria at some point, gets rid of that, and he
Mhm.
keeps his ties. And he wants to like be in with them.
Yeah.
So then he like he's sent on like some task to like get basically forged commercial checks for
Okay.
businesses
Yeah.
to pull in money.
Yeah.
And he goes with like one of like the lackeys, to my dad who works at a FedEx. a privately owned FedEx at
Okay.
the time.
Okay.
And they come in and they're trying to get a check from him, and he's like, or they're like trying to talk to him and be like, this is a good opportunity, and he's like, I'm good on that. And then they're like, they take checks from the garbage, the dumpsters,
Oh,
from there. But then
Sanitation.
also, the lackey guy, who later is revealed to have been wearing a wire,
well,
it comes in, is talking to my dad about like, like, um, this place, we could set it ablaze and you could collect a bunch of insurance money. And my dad didn't want to like deal with it, but didn't like straight up say no because like, mafia.
You never give him a
He's
hard
just
no.
like, yeah. So he's like, I'll think about it. And so then the guy leaves, and that was enough for the police to come to my home and arrest him. And charge him with conspiracy. For insurance fraud.
That's such I feel like that's a hard thing to prove.
Yeah,
Unless
well,
they
there's
have
the wire.
Ooh, that's
Well,
Yeah.
I'm
how to
assuming
do it.
that
So they got
were
him
the
for
charges
conspiracy
Yeah.
for
dropped?
not saying no. He didn't get like jail time, but it was on his federal record for a while.
So he got
I think it just got
convicted?
expunged like recently. Yeah. It got expunged like not recently, but like recently, a few years ago.
So also then, Lackey's on a wire. What happened to your uncle?
My uncle went to jail. Full jail. And we would visit him
That's fine.
sometimes. And
So the 9/11 first responder from New York that owned a pizza place and went to jail because of his mafia ties.
but it's okay now.
That's a
'cause
caricature of a person.
he found God, so it's okay. I
You
learned
find God in
recently
prison?
how much he found God.
In prison?
No, I don't know if it was. No, I think it was after, because it was after my grandma, his mom, passed.
Yeah.
He apparently became really religious. Like, what is it? Knights of
Columbus?
What is that? It Knights of Columbus? Is that
What's
them?
that? What's Knights of Columbus?
It's a religious order.
Yeah, it's a religious order.
It's the one that was the main one at the church I went to growing up.
Yeah, so he
Knights of
gives them
Columbus
a bunch of money, and
That's funny.
and they make
Has
him
he
feel
repent
important.
for his sins?
I mean, this is like
Ugh.
this is here's the thing, because like when you think of a big city and the people that live in it, there's stereotypes for everyone. Like Chicago has a group, of people you like.
Mhm.
You picture in your head. Oh, this is someone from
LA.
Chicago. LA. You have
Yeah.
someone in your head. New York has a couple, but
Your
like
uncle's all
that is a
four.
caricature.
All five.
Yeah,
That is like a
Yeah.
straight up
Yeah,
like
yeah.
made up person. You would make you would invent that person to make fun of it, as New York as a
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah.
yeah.
You would make up this person just to juxtapose it against a normal person,
When you-
and that's the joke.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
wait. When you say you have an uncle from New York, everyone thinks your uncle's like that,
Yeah.
right? That's what.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
Ma.
caricature
Oh,
they
I
think
got
of.
I got an
Yeah.
uncle. Got some ties. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm sure
Yeah.
you do. They all do.
Yeah.
I have a lot more like mob ties in my extended family. Not like in the mob, but like adjacent,
Yeah.
like dating mob members, um, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
but none that are like directly associated as my uncle was,
Mhm.
to my knowledge.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Supposedly, my family had mob ties in Pittsburgh. A few generations back. My great grandpa was a bookie, and he very often collaborated with the mob for gambling.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time the mob would owe him money though, and so you don't want the mob owing you money necessarily, or yourself owing the mob money. So yeah, it's I all I heard about that was from my dad. I never met my great grandpa. I think he died 30 years before I was born, but
Yeah.
that's what I've heard.
I don't think anyone in
Did
my
I-
family has mob ties.
I think
Big
my-
Irish family in Chicago,
Mhm.
right? Many generations there. There's gotta be something, but nothing in like the immediate
Yeah.
circles. You know.
My godfather, who married into my family, my godfather, he, I think his dad was killed by the mob.
Oh,
Or no, his grandpa was killed by the mob. Yeah. He was a pool star. He was a pool star in Chicago,
Yeah.
Irish. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
Shot in a car one day, never came home. Yeah.
It's hard to do that afterwards.
Yeah. But that's a
Um,
dealer tie, but it's not that direct.
Another one is my aunt who now owns a rescue ranch in like Virginia or something.
What's a rescue ranch? Like just
Like just rescues animals.
Yeah.
It used to be like horses and general farm
Mhm.
animals, but I think now focusing on like dogs. It's like
Oh,
a
okay.
dog farm essentially, just like a whole bunch of land. Um, my mom used to tell me how she knew the Iceman, the killer
Oh.
from like the 80s.
Oh wow. That's actually sick.
What
as
the
fuck.
fuck?
Cause she dated someone that was friends with him.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
So she knew and would be around him a bit
It's-
prior
fucking
to everything.
crazy.
I think it's always
That is
sick to just like
crazy.
have those ties where it's like, yeah, I know this random person. There's just like there's
My
like
mom
the-
has
the
that a
small
bunch.
threads.
My mom's that person that just knows a bunch of random weird people that she like went to high school with, have done crazy things, or like she just met awesome, like extravagant people, right?
Yeah.
I think my mom
Yeah.
went to high school with two people who were like famous for colluding with the Russian government in like the 70s and 80s and like
Yeah.
stole government documents. Yeah,
Oh hell
they
yeah.
made a movie
Sick.
about them. Yeah, they went to our high school. It was
Dude, my ex's dad, my ex fiance's dad used to shoot ball with DMX
That's
growing
fire.
up.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
I have someone, if you go far back enough in the family tree on my mom's side, that used to go hunting with Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh
That's
my
sick.
god,
That's actually
so
that's
sick.
metal.
That's one of the, I think to my
Yeah.
knowledge that's like one of the coolest ones. I haven't got the full lore drop from my mom yet. You know, one of these days I'll get the full
Yeah.
like, oh, you have this and this and this, but I haven't got there yet.
So
Mhm.
you guys know my situation with my father. He's dead. And
Mhm.
and do y'all recall how he's dead?
I think I do.
Yes.
There's two
Yeah.
conflicting stories. There's two conflicting stories I have in my head. And I
Both-
combine them.
both are
He
true.
was shot and ran over by a car, and that's what killed him. Shot
Okay.
first,
The car
walks
shot
into
him.
the street,
Okay.
tumbles. Yeah.
So the running over thing is something that is not true. It was something
Oh.
that like I brought up my dad dying, and then someone had like coincidentally said, "Oh, I almost hit someone today," and they just happened to be in New York. I think that's what the story of
It
that
just
is.
got conflated.
but
It's like,
yeah.
you
no,
hit his dad?
He was not allowed in 3 states, because he owed money in those states.
Two.
What state do you reckon, like, you know, he happened to die in?
When those states
New
where you had
York?
money.
He got shot in the Bronx.
Hell yeah.
My
Happens to
goat.
the best of them.
Yeah.
He thought he could chill in the Bronx, I guess, because I was told by an affiliate of his, because
An affiliate.
he's yeah, I don't know anything about this person. I don't know their name. They just have my number. I'm
Right.
changing my phone number. I've long since changed my number.
Okay, that's good.
And they go, "Hey, your father, he's not looking too good, kid." I'm like, "Who is this?" He's like, "You don't need to worry about it. Just know that you're in good hands.
That's crazy.
You and your mother are fine. They don't know that my mom's dead, I guess.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, cool. And then he hung up. So I think my father may have had ties to the mafia.
Oh fuck
I
yeah.
I don't know how this has happened to all of us in some
Why
weird
do you
way
all
or
have
another.
something? I don't have shit.
Well,
Is this just-
you
I don't
have
know.
you have the relative that used to go hunting with a former president,
Yeah,
which is
that's what
kind
I
of
got.
metal.
I don't know. I to my knowledge, there was never any organized crime within my family or any ties to that. Couldn't tell. I mean, there might be. My family might just be a little bit more tight-lipped about it. I don't know. I would do it.
That'd be raw if
You'd be
if
the
your
first.
family's just
If
tight-lipped
I
about
had
it.
mob ties, I'd be down.
Full Irish
Yeah.
mob, just keeping it on the DL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dad's like a syndicate.
Yeah.
That's
No.
metal. Oh my god.
he ain't a syndicate.
What would the
I mean,
Sorry,
here's the
it's-
thing. He is with a union. You know, he's a bricklayer, so who knows? But I don't think that was one of the
Well,
big
well-
unions thing.
What would the
Hey, your
Irish
dad and I
version
would
of
get along.
Sopranos
I'm a
be?
pipe layer.
It's the Irishman.
Oh,
They
I
have,
guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it would
Yeah.
be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, I'll say it because I'm in my own little head. Trying to think of something. Trying to remember something right now.
Yeah. I had my great grandpa on my other side of the family because my great grandpa on my dad's side mob ties, right? Yeah, I never met him. My great grandpa on my mom's side, he led an extravagant life. All right. He left Yugoslavia, age 14, came to America, never saw his family again. Did all jobs around America. Alaskan gold rush. Fucking went there for whatever reason, looking for gold fever.
Did he find it?
Almost died. No, he almost died though. Almost lost his life. Cleaning his gun, on a boat in a river. Shoots his finger off. Clean. Starts
Dude,
bleeding out.
how do
Passes
you-
out.
Listen, I.
Different time, Seb.
It
Different
is
time.
a different time, but the guns were, if anything,
The
simpler.
1890s.
Different time.
1890s, man. I don't know. Shoots his finger off. Bleeding out. Passed down the boat. Random man saves him. He dies there. I'm out here. So thank God.
That's crazy.
That random man saves him. He's also was a part of a murder trial, not the accused, but a witness. Because it was the Alaskan Gold Rush. Odd time. One of the people who lived there had a cabin set up. Someone had a cabin set up. There that people just kind of drifted in and out of, right? Like this dude just yeah, anyone can stay here, I trust. You don't do that during the gold rush because sometimes someone will just go in there that needs a place to sleep and will murder you and just kind of go on their way. And so my grandpa was a witness to a murder trial of a person like that who drifted, who's hosting drifters and stuff. I think it was also one of the first legal trials in Alaska ever. I'm pretty sure.
Were the ones
Yeah.
before that illegal?
No, just there was a lawless land, man. It's lawless.
It's kind of hard to be illegal when there aren't really laws.
Yeah.
You do what you can.
Then he became a sailor and kind of just sailed around till he ended up in California.
That's
And,
kind of
yeah.
fire.
It is kind of fire.
See, my family was all Irish, all came off the boats. You'll never guess. My mom's side, Chicago. Dad's side, Northeast. Wow.
Wow.
Real original Irish immigration from those two.
Yeah.
It's not like that's
Dude,
the only two parts of
Irish-
the country that have any.
What state most extravagant for an Irishman to immigrate to?
Hawaii.
Not Louisiana.
Oh,
Hawaii.
Hawaii would be kind of tough.
Yeah.
It is
Or
just
like-
Hawaii.
You have to think of a country, like a state that had no
Like-
urban center at the time.
Yeah.
New Mexico also. I think
New
would be kind
Mexico,
of crazy.
probably. Yeah. An Irishman in
Yeah.
New Mexico. I mean, I'm in Texas right now. I don't see many fucking redheads. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
They don't exist. Even me, I'm hardly a fucking redhead at this point. Let's be honest. I'm I'm pretty brown at this point.
Will y'all believe I used to be blonde?
No.
I can believe it.
My hair was blonder when I was younger too.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
it's
the two types of redheads. There's the ones that stay orange forever, and then there's the ones that in their 20s look like this, where if the light
Yeah.
hits me, it's red. Like, it's very visibly red.
yeah,
But other than that,
yeah. We've got that same kind of thing going.
yeah.
Because like right now, my hair looks pretty brown.
But unfortunately, I'm still stuck looking like this all the time, with my sunburn.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
Uh,
another thing. My family, when I've asked my pa about who he thought my dad was,
Mhm.
they actually have looked into it, and it's just not a guy like, not even the guy that has called me telling me that he was my father.
Mm.
So it's either the guy that I got a random phone call from an affiliate, or this guy that's like done time and is like probably dead as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the one that's a little bit cooler.
Yeah, you always go with the
Yeah.
coolest option. It's like if you got like a really stupid injury and you're like in grade school still. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like maybe years later you're like, yeah, I fell down a staircase. Yes,
Yeah.
I had a plate of food on me at the time, But at
I
the
got-
time you're
I got a
like,
scar
oh,
here.
dude, no, it was an animal. It attacked me. It's like,
Yeah.
you stick with that. You stick with the
This
cool thing.
scar is the most embarrassing probably story ever. It's a simple story too.
Okay, well, I'm excited to hear it right now.
I started playing mini golf.
See, that's actually such an L.
That's so
That's
rough.
such a
Mini golf?
I started
That
playing
might
mini
be
golf.
the
How-
worst sport to injure yourself with.
And have a permanent scar from, yeah.
A permanent scar from tripping mini golf.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's a
I
little
see
dark,
it. It's
but
slightly
yeah.
lighter there and discolored.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. It used to be bumpy too. Like yeah, like a heel.
I love seeing the fan hitting Devin's hair.
Yeah.
Just a little wisp. I need to get a fan. I need to get a fan for my room. It's been too hot.
It's been too hot.
I mean, listen.
I'm worried about this getting picked up. What if I turn it up?
We'll let you know if it picks up. I mean, I got my set
You
of
can't hear.
stars too. You can't. It's faded with time, but I mean, it's still very
Yeah.
clearly visible right there. That
It's not picking up on Discord.
But
I see it. Yeah.
I did that. That was me being a stupid fucking kid, man. This was my family, my dad's side, my grandparents. They owned a hotel for years down by the beach, and then as they got older, they sold it off, and bought a house up on a lake up in Maine. And it was something that me and my family, because I'm the oldest of all my cousins and stuff, but we have like 9 cousins, right? So every year growing up, we would just go up there in the summers a bunch, and like that'd be our place to be. Devin, what's going on with
Yeah.
you? Just making sure you're still with us.
I'm just listening.
Fuck,
in.
I was gonna
course.
screenshot that.
No, don't worry, he'll be back to it. And it was one of the first years we were there. I think maybe the first year, we got docks put in. So we can have like boats and other little gadgets and gizmos. And there was a floating dock that was just like plastic barrels of air that were sealed up in a plywood like square on top of it all. It's a bit of a sketchy thing, but it was hype because you could swim out to it and then you would climb up the ladder. And now I'm like on land, but I'm in the water, and it's crazy. And I'm a kid and I can jump up off of it and then go back in the water, and then I can just go on it again. Isn't that awesome? But my dad had just put the docks in. There were metal poles holding them all in, that he had to hammer into the ground to keep it secure. And since it was the first year, still figuring out the methods and how to do it properly, those metal poles had mushroomed over. So just like if you imagine the top of a mushroom, they just kind of like curled over and they would flatten. It was a sharp edge, and he was in the process
on
of
the
like,
underside,
yeah.
right?
Underside, but also like kind of like some of them were like only a little bit, so they were just kind of flat and just like an edge around it.
Okay. Yeah.
And he was in the process of like fixing them because they were really, sharp. He was going through like cutting off the top, putting rubber toppers on them, whatever. The floating dock hadn't been put out to the lake yet. It was just kind of less than a foot away from the dock. So me and, a couple family friends, whatever, who were like kids my age, we were jumping back and forth over this not even a foot gap and being like, this is the most fun thing ever. We're jumping from one surface to another and there's a gap. Oh my God. My stepmom was just sitting there observing us. Every so often we would jump and like, oh, catch us, I think at the time I was in 4th grade. So a little kid, and just one of them, I caught it on my arm, just sliced the fuck out of my arm. It was one of those ones where I'm like, when you have like a bad cut, and you're like, ooh, that one's gonna be rough.
Mhm.
Like that, you look down, you're like, oh, that's gonna be bleeding. No blood whatsoever. I look down and I can see like the fatty tissue like coming out of
Oh.
and
Yeah.
mind you, I landed in my stepmom's lap, like I'm against her, and she like her head's like right here, and I'm like, ooh, and she's like, what? And when I do the hand like reveal, she's a nurse who works in the burn and trauma unit in Boston, right? She might not have been in that specific whatever at the time, but she was still a nurse, right? So I go, oh, she sees it and immediately calling for my dad. It's like, Joey, and we've been yelling, and the whole time we've been yelling, he's been like, God, stop yelling. I'm working. And this time we yell for him, and he's like, what? And I just go, I lift up the arm, and he goes, Jesus Christ. And the night before, him and a bunch of the other like adults were having a discussion and being like, because it was like one of our first nights there, and we're like, we should probably figure out where like things are, just in case, like where's the nearest hospital. They're like, yeah, that'd be good. They didn't know.
They didn't
know. So I'm sitting here, and I'm like, and dude, thank fuck it didn't bleed. That was near an artery. If that hit, I'm cooked. It was also like to one side artery, other side was just like an important like growth something. My arm would have grown weird if that got like severed.
Wow.
So it was just like it was one of those like muscles where it's like it doesn't heal good, and it would have been
Was
weird
it rusty
forever.
also?
No, it was
rusty?
new metal, brand new like galvanized steel.
That's good.
I still had to get tetanus shots though. Those don't feel good.
Yeah.
But so they call
They
the
suck.
ambulance, and again, we're in rural Maine, like fucking nowhere. There's like one hospital within 30 minutes. Ambulance gets there like 20 minutes later, and it's like, if I was bleeding, I would have been bleeding for 20 minutes.
You would have been done.
I would have been fucked. Well, I mean, they would have bandaged and things.
Could have been.
I'd have lost an arm before I bled out. You know what I mean? Like I got people who know what's up. But I remember like the not the nurse, but whoever like the emergency, the guy in the ambulance.
Or whatever.
Well, I forget the exact title for it.
Paramedic,
I guess. Yeah. For some reason, I remember he was giving me like a whole story on the way to the hospital. And he was talking about like, cause just something to distract you. Which is just what you do. You talk about other things. But it wasn't even like a good story to distract me. It was a story about how like another person that he had picked up recently was like a dude who like got his fingers cut off. He was like chopping wood.
That's a good story.
He was chopping wood with his son. And his son wasn't paying attention. And because of it, fucking axe cut his fingers off. And I'll always remember that story because, like, obviously, like, traumatic event, I'm going to remember every piece of information forever. And it's like, it didn't really distract me because my arm still felt like shit. And now I'm just picturing my fingers cut off, too. And I'm like, what the hell? They gave me for this whole cut. You can see, like, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a roll of Smarties for scale because I have 30 of them on my desk. it's
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
after it's healed and everything, right? Like it's right there, right next to it. It was wide. Like it was wider than my thumb, the cut.
It's actually hilarious to see
8
that my scar is
stitches.
worse than yours.
You
My
just
scar is worse
essentially
than
you just
yours.
got like filleted.
It basically just like opened. It was like legitimately
Yeah.
this wide on my arm.
Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, just because think of where that part is, and you go like that,
Mhm.
it opens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 stitches. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's why the scar is so wide, because they gave me 8 stitches for it. And
Yeah.
to this day, it's
Actually-
like a glassy skin there. It's like, when you get like a burn, your skin's got that little something to it. It's like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but it, a decade ago, and it's still like that forever. It's always gonna be a different color. But
So I had that same type of scar, but I scraped my arm. My scar is worse than you, and I scraped my arm.
you know what's weird
That's all I
about the
did.
scar too? And this is something I don't like about it. And you
Uh-huh.
might also hate this. If you like run your finger over it and like
Uh-huh.
you like press into it, you can feel that below the skin is like a divot. Like if you press
Mhm.
anywhere on your arm and run, like you can maybe feel bones, but for the most part, like what's underneath there is pretty solid. You go over
Yeah.
there and it's like there's material
tissue
missing
deep.
underneath.
Scar
It's
tissue
missing
deep, yeah.
something.
There's
It's
something-
the soft
Yeah.
spot on the baby's head.
Yeah, but it's that forever, and it's a line
Yeah.
down my arm. The best
Yeah,
part about the
yeah.
scar is just like, it's so wide because they just didn't give me enough stitches. Because I'm in a random podunk fucking hospital in the middle of Maine.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
Hold
I
on.
gave it
the numbing, one of the top
Yeah.
5 pains of all time was the numbing shit, because it was that stuff where it burns when they put it in,
Yeah.
and I had to get like 6 shots of that.
Ooh.
Oh.
One shot is enough for you to be like,
Oh.
fuck.
And you're like 9,
By shot
right?
4, I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Please.
And they kept saying like, no, it shouldn't hurt as much, and I'm like, it does. I don't know what to tell you. It feels bad. I had to get
I'm
my
like
tetanus.
9.
I'm like, I'm a child. It hurts. I don't want to be here. It's 12, I think, was at my age. It was.
I got
I got a bunch of random scars.
I got a
Yeah.
hand scar that's pretty like cartoonish looking.
Yeah.
From when I was younger, I was in Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
used to do the Pinewood Derby every year,
Mm.
where you make the little cars and you race them down at this ramp, blah
Okay,
blah
yeah.
blah, all this stuff. And to regulate the cars to make it fair, they all have to weigh the same.
Mm.
So they would hot glue
Oh.
coins onto the bottom of the car
Okay.
to like make sure they were all the same weight.
Yeah.
And so I would, like I said, I was in Cub Scouts like every year, and I would do the Pinewood Derby every year. And I would have these like really cool looking cars because my dad would make them, and my dad's a bit artsy, he's like an artist
Yeah.
or whatever. And so he would make the cars, and then we'd go, and then we'd have them like on a shelf at home. And I'm like, I don't even know how old I am. I'm probably like 10, maybe. And I want the coins off the bottom of the car because I want to go buy something.
Yeah.
Even though like it's not a lot of coins, but it's enough to like get something cheap. And so I take I guess a bread knife. It was this really like the blade was like this long maybe, and it kind of like had this like kind of shape that was like that.
Oh.
Serrated. Yeah,
Oh.
that's a bread knife. Yeah.
And so I'm like using that to try and like pry the coins out from under the car.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
my parents are down in the basement.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this in the kitchen at like the kitchen island, and I'm like just going at it, and then it slips and just goes like that, like right
Oh.
through. And then I go, ooh, and I quickly pull it out.
Oh.
And then it starts bleeding a little. So I just like, do this. And I go to like get my mom, and And she's like I said, she's in the basement. So I go to the basement door, I open it up, and I yell from upstairs. I'm like, "Ma, ma!" And she like comes to the stairs, and she's like, "What's up? What do you need?" And I go, "I cut my hand." And she's like, "Let me see it." And I go like this, and it starts like shooting blood out, and my hand is covered in blood.
Oh my god!
And then she's like, she starts panicking. She's like, "Oh my god, blah blah blah." Like Bill, like trying to get my dad,
Yeah.
and he's also downstairs. And I'm like confused. I was calm the whole time, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
until I look down and I just see blood like going everywhere, and it's all over my hand, and I just start bursting into tears, and I'm like, "Ma, ma, we have to go. We have to go." She's like, what? She's like coming up. She's like, "What did you do?" I just wanted the coins. I wanted the money. And so we go. She takes me to the ER, and they stitched me up. It was 7 stitches.
Oh,
It's 5 on the big part
that's
here,
good.
and then 2 here.
Yeah.
Um, and they
Oh.
did it real tight. The fucking person that's giving me the stitches like laughing at me the whole time while hearing the story. And then
How old are you?
I was like 10. And so then afterwards
20
I go
years ago.
home. Yeah, no, not quite.
Basically
19.
was.
So it was 17. 17.
See, doesn't that
That
feel
doesn't-
bad to have to split hairs like that,
Yeah.
though? You know?
Yeah, 17, about as old as I do, you know.
We're not
Devin,
cutting
you know
anything
what's
from this.
fucked up? You know what's
I know.
fucked up?
Every joke's being
My
left in
my
this.
oldest brother, he is 8 years older than you.
Damn,
So you've got
that
time.
sucks.
Yeah, no, dude, I have a similar scar that's like cartoonish, where it's got the line across with the stitches on my big
Mhm.
toe.
Nice.
When I was 3, I'm not showing it. Put those peepers away, Climber.
No, I was trying to remember where my scar was because I fucking
Yeah.
I've got a bunch.
So-
I got these from when I broke my arm.
I
Yeah,
didn't scar
got-
myself
I got-
here.
I got.
I
these
scarred
ones
my brother
the
on the forehead. I gave my brother a scar on the forehead with a spear, basically.
what? What? What?
Yeah.
What the
I took my
fuck?
bro- I took my. I knocked my older
Basically.
brother's tooth out.
He's my younger brother. We were throwing wooden blocks at each other. Just for
Oh.
fun across the
Similar
house.
story that I have actually.
Yeah. Just like
throwing
wooden block
at each
set.
other.
Yeah, like they have edges too. One of them shaped like a triangle though. And I'm just like
Oof.
trying to hit my brother. Throw it like that. Boom. Hits it dead in the forehead. Basically
Nice.
center.
Kill shot.
Kill shot. Yeah. He starts crying. Goes to my mom. Bleeding. Deep cut. I would start being like, did I fucking just kill my brother? What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. My mom's like, oh god, we have to go to the hospital. She starts yelling at me like, what did you do? What did you do?
And to be fair, I threw a wooden block at his head isn't a good defense.
We were just throwing blocks at each other. He started it. And yeah, my mom's like, it's like, I gotta go take it to the hospital. She just drops me off at my grandma's house. Just be there. I'm just like that, like devastated. Like, did I just kill my brother? Did I just like, is he gonna be all right? And they don't get home until like 11 p.m. So that whole time, like I do this like 6 p.m., like 6 p.m. So that like whole 5-6 hour things at my grandma's place in the fucking like room by myself because they're doing something else, just stressing out. I mean, like, is he dead? Is he fucking dead? Then they come home and just like, no, they just glued it shut. They didn't even get stitches. It was like perfect, like it not that deep, but yeah, I do think it also like gushed a little bit because it's in the head and you
Mhm.
bleed a lot there.
Yeah,
so.
I don't remember what was happening. I think me and my brother were wrestling once. And I don't even remember how it happened. I was young enough to the point where it's like I remember things around it. I don't remember what I did, but I think we were just like wrestling, and he happened to hit his head on the corner or something, and he
Yeah.
had to get staples. in the back of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have my older brother. We were going to school. But he's 2 years older than me. He still is.
Mhm.
Things haven't changed. So we were going to school, waiting for the bus, and we're out there, and we start arguing about something. And I was always a little pudgy boy growing up. And so he called me a fat fuck, and it just brought so much rage out of me that I
Mm.
picked up like a huge ass branch, like this big, about and like this thick,
yeah.
and I
Oh.
grab it like this, and I full like swing and like throw it at him.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
kind of the best thing ever.
Kill shot.
Yeah.
That's a kill
And
shot.
so like this thing's fucking like, like going at him, helicopter propeller style, hits him dead in the mouth, like just right here,
Mhm.
and his mouth just starts like bleeding a bunch,
Oh.
and he starts sobbing. He runs inside to tell my dad, and my dad comes outside like fuming, like so mad. He starts yelling at me, starts coming towards like to me, who I'm at the top of the driveway because we're waiting for the school bus.
Yeah.
And the bus pulls up. And I look at him, and I look at the bus, I look back at him, and I see my angry dad coming towards me. So I'm just like, I gotta get to school. And so I turn around and I just get on the school bus. And the bus driver sees my dad like yelling from the door. And I'm just like, I sit in the seat right behind the bus driver, and I'm like, we should go. We should leave. And they're waiting, and my dad's not coming up to the bus, but he's just standing at the door yelling for me.
Yeah.
And finally the bus driver's like, we gotta go. And it's closes the bus doors, drives.
At a certain point, it's not your problem. Like, you're the bus driver. You just
Yeah.
gotta get to places, man. That's not your problem.
Yeah.
So,
You gotta do your job.
I just got in a load of trouble when I got home. But yeah, he like full split his lip. His tooth got chipped, like real
Ooh.
bad, like in half.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was just kind of like a normal thing for us. I have another quick one where like we were left home alone a lot.
Yeah.
Because my parents were always working. And our house layout was literally like front door, living room. To the right was a hallway that was like an L-shaped hallway that led to the bedrooms. And so my bedroom was in the back corner. My older brother's bedroom was across from mine, and then my little brother's bedroom was next to mine.
Yeah.
And me and my older brother would get into these yelling matches and fights all the time. And we got into this one this one time where we both came out of our rooms, converged in the hallway, and just started like grabbing and throwing each other, like full
like
fighting.
like a damn Tekken match.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I got behind him and I like got him in a chokehold,
Oh my
and
god.
I'm like choking him, and he like goes like this and just sends both of us through the wall. So that my parents come home that day and see a huge person-shaped hole in the wall, and neither of us would own up to what happened.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we're just like, I
Must
don't
have
know.
been Must have been wind.
Dude,
We,
an actual Tekken match took place in that house.
And then this just reminded me of one last one that was real bad. This is me. I used to be hot-headed growing up.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Now
what?
I'm a mellowed guy now. I'm chill. I'm mellow. But
Yeah.
back in the day, I was a real hothead, and so me and my little brother got into a big spout one time, and I told him I was going to beat the bricks out of him, off of him, whatever, same shit.
I was gonna beat him off.
I was going to beat off my little brother, and he locks himself. He locks himself
Jesus.
in the bathroom,
Jesus Christ.
and I'm like, I don't even remember what he did. It's whatever, and I'm like
Yeah.
banging on the bathroom door, and I'm like, you get the fuck out here. I'm gonna fuck you up. Like you're dead.
I'm
And
killing you.
he's like, yeah, literally.
Murder,
But it gets
murder.
worse because he wouldn't unlock the door, the bathroom door for our master bathroom. Wouldn't unlock the door. And I'm like, if you don't come out, I'm coming in. Like, you're not stopping me. And he's like, leave me alone. And I'm like, no. So I literally start shoulder checking the door. I'm like, like just going into it over and over again. And
How
I'm
old were
like,
you?
I'm going to get you. I was in middle school.
So you're the
like
bad
13.
guy here.
Well, he was 9. I was 13.
No.
It
You're
was
the
around
bad-
that age.
You're the bad guy.
I
So anyway, so I'm banging on the door. I take the door off the hinges. The whole door, fucking, I hit it enough. The whole door just goes, and then I'm standing there like this, literally, like at the door for doors on the ground. He's terrified in the corner
Yeah.
of the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I
You're
look
breaking in, man. I don't know what to
look down
fucking
at, I
tell
look
you.
down at the door on the ground, and I look at him, and I go, we don't say anything. And I just walk away.
Yeah, you're the bad guy. You're just
Okay.
the asshole.
I think
He probably deserved it, honestly.
Probably deserved it.
You think
What?
you remember what the reason was?
I doubt
Dude.
it.
He
I
feels
doubt
like
it.
a
It was like so many things that happened.
in order to take a bit of flack off of him, I have a story of how I was an even worse person to my younger sibling. So my little
Really?
brother, I mean, I'm just going to explain it right now. My little brother, very autistic. He would often get annoyed, and his just like factory settings, like this is, hey, I'm annoyed right now. Stop that. He would just say stop. He would just say the words. He would just go stop, stop, stop. You just keep like, that's just what he would say. So one day I was feeling like a particularly like piece of shit, and
dude.
I was bothering him. I kept going short. He would go stop, and I would laugh because it's like short stop. And then he would say stop again because I was laughing, and I would go sign. And stop sign. And then this was enough. It genuinely went on for like 30 minutes. He was getting
Dude.
more and more mad, and I was crying laughing because I would be like, my mom at some point tried to intervene because he was getting so angry. And she was trying to keep it together because it was so funny how he couldn't stop himself. He just couldn't. No matter how mad he got, he couldn't say any other word. So I was like on the ground in tears. He's like hitting me. He's punching me, and he just goes,
How old is he?
stop. I think he's like 10. I'm like 15 maybe.
Oh, he's doing nothing then.
Yeah, nothing. I would always piss off my little
Yeah.
siblings. They would hit me, and it would be so funny to me because that would be the funniest part. And dude, I'm like barely able to breathe because I'm laughing so hard and just going, sign. And he just fucking, it just kept going. We had to be put in separate rooms. My mom physically resolved it by putting me in a different room and saying, don't leave. Don't leave.
Uh-huh.
That shit was insane. It went 30 minutes. I just kept going.
Crazy. Yeah.
Anyone else have any scars they want to get
Well,
off
I
their dome
wasn't
before we're
a
over?
bully. I wasn't a bully, and I didn't have any more scars. So
Well, were you
Yeah.
an older sibling?
I was.
Weird.
I'm the older sibling.
Older siblings
Yeah.
usually get to bully a little bit.
Okay, I did, but also like I was feeble and weak, so I couldn't
You can only do so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because my brothers, they're a whole decade older than me.
Mm.
So one's in college, one's living in Lubbock, Texas.
Mm.
So I'm just didn't grow up with
Daddy.
him. He doesn't live there anymore.
What?
Oh.
And then my sister,
Dude.
she's the closest to me in age. She's 25,
Okay.
6
That's not
feet,
too far of a gap.
6 feet,
I'm
Not too
accounted
far of a
for
gap.
already.
6 feet, Devin.
Well, I was just saying not too far of a gap from you.
No, 6. Yeah.
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 So she
Not from
when
me.
I was
Closer
starting
gap.
kindergarten, she was in 5th grade, and she was like a little like there was like a program for 5th graders where they could like chaperone like a kindergartner or hang out with one.
I don't really like
I don't know
kids
what
like
it was. This guy sucks. Bad for the
You're
pod.
stuck with him for another fucking 21 hours, bro.
But she was pretty
Take it
nice to
off.
me as a kid, and she's still great. But my second oldest brother, oh my god, fuck him. Okay, no, he's a great. I love him. He's a great brother. He fathered my niece and nephew.
Yep.
They're great little rugrats.
Bundles of joy.
But that fucker, he didn't let me play Black Ops 2 Zombies because he thought it was too scary for me. Fuck you. Oh my god. Get real.
He thought you were too much of a pussy for zombies?
Yeah. And I'm like, bro, I'm just running a sorry. I'm training all these zombies in the goddamn
I'm just running a train on these zombies, bro.
I'm running around the goddamn cafeteria with my blunder gap, bro. Leave me alone, man. I'm on goddamn Mob of the Dead. Fuck you.
Bob's a little scary.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Mob's a
Pussy.
scary one.
Scary one.
Spooky.
Mob's the scary one.
I'm
He's
still
also a
scared.
scary guy.
one. I'm still scared.
Yeah.
I'm
Devin
shivering,
and I
I'm
are still
shaking.
scared.
Look.
Yeah. Maybe
But
they were right.
my oldest brother, we hang out. He crashes at our house a lot because he can't find a stable job, which sucks. But
Goat shit.
how it
That's
is.
life.
Life, yeah.
Unlike all of us,
I mean-
am I right?
We all
Ah.
every single one.
Ah.
You think people with stable jobs come up with this concept?
Guys, we got 1
Yeah.
minute. We got
minute
one
to win
minute.
it.
Final
Almost the top of
minute.
the
That's
hour.
the trauma episode. That's the trauma episode.
Nope.
1.0.
That was the
Wait for
physical
2.0
trauma
later
episode.
tonight.
That was the physical
And
trauma
then we'll
and
get into
gang ties
emotional
episode.
trauma.
Comment down below if you guys like this episode and maybe leave us a recommendation what we should do for next week.
If you didn't like it, don't comment because it'll hurt my feelings.
Just leave a like,
us know what you
even
did
if
for
it's a
9/11.
begrudging like. You need to do it.
What
And-
did you do for 9/11? Let us know in the
What did you guys do
comments.
for your 9/11? Let us know how you guys experienced it. Yeah, and okay, right on the
And-
towers. All right.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
is this
Wait.
it?
I don't
Is
fucking
this
know.
it?
I don't fucking know. It's mirrored forever. Just send planes every direction.
Oh,
Oh, and it goes down and it crumbles.
whoa.
And there's a wait, and hold on, there's another plane.
Hey,
And,
and
oh, it goes down and it crumbles. And oh, wait, a weird other building closed. And oh my god, the episode's over. What the hell?
episode's
See you
over.
guys next week.